Old Marley was as dead as a doornail. This must be distinctly understood, or nothing wonderful can come from this story you are about to experience.
Infernal, horrible caterwauling. Don't they know I'm trying to run a business here? Get on with your work, Cratchit. Bah, humbug. Insolent young ruffians, bringing their Christmas nonsense here. Why can't they leave a man in peace? There! Oh, it's you.
Uncle Ebenezer, I cannot tell you what a joy it is to see your happy, smiling face. And how are you, Bob? Very well, thank you, sir. A Merry Christmas, Uncle Ebenezer. God save you.
Yes, save me from Christmas. It's a lot of humbug.
Christmas a humbug? Come now, I'm sure you don't mean that.
And I'm sure I do mean that. Merry Christmas indeed. What reason have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
And what reason have you to be miserable? You're rich enough?
There's no such thing as rich enough. Only poor enough.
Don't be so dismal, Uncle Ebenezer.
What else can I be when I live in a world surrounded by fools badly Merry Christmas to one another? What is Christmas except a time to find yourself another year older and not one day richer? If I could work my will, nephew, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled in his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart.
God forbid, Uncle.
You keep Christmas in your way, let me keep it in mine.
But you don't keep it.
Then let me alone, and be so good, sir, as not to bother me during business hours. And get off my ledger, you'll ruin my binding.
Business hours? 7 o'clock on Christmas Eve? That's not business hours. That's drudgery for the sake of it, and an insult to all men of goodwill.
Hear, hear.
Thank you, Bob Cratchit.
Another word from you, Cratchit, and you will celebrate Christmas among the great unemployed.
Yes, sir. Sorry, Mr. Scrooge.
You're quite a powerful speaker, sir. I wonder you don't go into politics. You're fool enough.
Come now, don't be angry. Dine with my wife and me tomorrow.
There's another thing. As though you hadn't got enough problems, you would have gotten married. Now, why would you do that?
Because I fell in love with the lady.
Love. If there's one thing in this world more nauseating than a Merry Christmas, it's a happy marriage with some lovesick female. Good afternoon, sir.
My offer stands. You're always welcome, Uncle. Just like Christmas itself.
I said good afternoon.
I want nothing from you. I ask nothing of you. Why cannot we be friends?
Good afternoon.
Ah, Merry Christmas, Uncle. And you too, Bob Cratchit, and your family.
Thank you. It's your good lady.
Oh, and Uncle, a Happy New Year.
Good afternoon, sir.
It's 7 o'clock, sir.
Correct, Cratchit.
I don't wish to be impertinent, Mr. Scrooge, but will it be too much trouble if I have my wages, sir?
The trouble with you, Cratchit, is all you think about is money. You'll be wanting the whole of Christmas Day off tomorrow, I suppose.
If it's convenient, sir.
It's not convenient, sir, and it's not fair. Yet, if I were to stop your wages for it, you would consider yourself ill-used, no doubt. Am I not ill-used, paying a day's wages for no work?
Well, it is Christmas Day, Mr. Scrooge, and it is only once a year.
Poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. I don't pay you good money for you to be forever on holiday.
I appreciate your kindness, Mr. Scrooge.
That is my weakness. I'm a martyr to your generosity. I give you one Christmas day off and you expect them all. Very well, take the day, but be here all the earlier the next morning.
Yes, Mr. Scrooge. I will, Mr. Scrooge. And, thank you, Mr. Scrooge. And Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Merry what?
Beg your pardon, Mr. Scrooge. No offense, sir.
There goes another one. 15 shillings a week, a wife and 5 children. Still talks about a Merry Christmas. Belonging a lunatic asylum in the lot of them. Humbug.
Pence for a Christmas pudding? It's scandalous. Ah, there they are. Well, Kathy, my love, which one do you like best?
I like the doll in the corner. I like all of them.
Good boy. And why not one in particular?
Well, you said I can't have none of them, so I might as well like them all.
Tiny Tim, you're a philosopher and a gentleman. And I still got 12 shillings left in me pocket.
12 shillings?
12 shillings, which says the Cratchit family have as good a Christmas as the Lord Mayor of London himself.
12 shillings? I do like that doll in the corner.
With a lot like yours, Bob Cratchit, I'd say apples at 6 a penny on those house of beds.
True, Bess, true.
I'd rather have the dolly in the corner. I'd rather have the oranges.
Your change, Mr. Costes. Happy Christmas to you. And a happy Christmas to you, sir. This'll make the finest quality punch, Mr. C, and only tuppence a pint.
Thank you, sir. Ah, Christmas punch. A Cratchit speciality.
Come on, Kathy, let's go look at that toy fair again. I bet it costs about £1 million. The price tag says £2 and 10 shillings. Well, that's about $1 million, isn't it?
Christmas children peep into Christmas windows. See a world as pretty as a dream. Christmas trees and toys, Christmas hopes and joys, Christmas puddings rich with Christmas cream. Christmas presents shine in the Christmas windows. Christmas boxes tied with pretty bows.
Father walks inside, what delight they hide.
But till Christmas morning, no one knows.
Won't it be exciting if it's
bird in the shop. Christmas children live in a Christmas daydream, waiting for the magic to unfold. Rich or not, the Christmas pot of gold hypnotizes children young and old. I suppose that children everywhere will say a Christmas prayer till Santa brings their Christmas Eve. Christmas children hunger for Christmas morning. Christmas is a wonder to behold. Young ones' dreams come true, not so young ones do. I believe the story we've been told. Christmas is for children young.
Hi, it's Mr. Scrooge.
£2, 5 shillings, ladies.
Oh, Mr. Scrooge, sir, we've been given more credit than usual.
So have I. £2, 5 shillings.
And as it's Christmas, sir, we've given people an extra week or two to pay.
Then I will give you an extra week to pay,
Oh, thank you, sir.
which will cost you another 12 shillings.
12 shillings?
Or would you prefer I confiscate your wagon and its contents, which is my legal right?
Oh, no, sir. We'll pay, sir.
Visit!
Yes, Mr. Scrooge. Just a few more days. I only need a few more days.
You've already had a few more days. If you can afford to start turkeys like those, you can afford to pay me. Give me £2 of kidneys, and I'll give you another 3 days.
Very well, sir. Thank you, Mr. Scrooge. £2 of kidneys.
Ow! Mr. Punch! I've lost my little baby! Where is she?
He's here, Miller. You owe me £2, 7 and 6.
What now, Mr. Scrooge? I'm in the middle of my performance.
Pity it doesn't pay better. Where's my money?
Tomorrow for sure, Mr. Scrooge. The best day of the year.
Tomorrow it will be £2, 10. Well, your puppets belong to me.
Boo. All right, £2, 10.
This man's even meaner than you are.
Merry Christmas, sir. A penny for the baby.
Madam, the financial burdens of my life are already intolerable. Pray don't add to them by asking me to pay for the upkeep and education of your entire family. Pringle!
Mr. Scrooge.
A word.
Pleasure.
There goes Father Christmas himself.
Happy Christmas,
humbug, Christmas. What a waste of money.
Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Scrooge. And there you are, sir. That's a heart like you like it. Merry Christmas, Carl. Merry Christmas. Oh, and Merry Christmas to you, sir.
No.
What broth, Mr. Scrooge?
No.
A small token of Christmas iced tea. Compliments of Paul Jenkins.
No.
And there'll be a free can of broth every night throughout the coming year. Yes, there we go.
No.
You missed it all. Why?
Appreciation of your infinite kindness in allowing me another 2 weeks to pay.
1 week.
10 days.
1
Derek
week.
serious and swindled him out of all his money.
Put it on this stuff.
Destitute.
I'll take it home.
They were apprenticing together, they started up their own business together.
Allow us to introduce ourselves. Jocelyn Jolly and Hugo Hardy. Do we have the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley has been dead these 7 years. 7 years this very night.
We have no doubt his liberality is well represented by his surviving partner.
Liberality?
Mr. Scrooge, sir, at this festive season of the year, it is more than usually desirable that we should make some slight provision for the poor and the destitute.
Excellent, I suggest you do so.
You miss our point, sir. Poor suffer greatly at the present time. Many thousands are without common necessaries.
Are there no prisons?
Indeed there are, sir. That's something there's no shortage of.
And the workhouses? Are they still in operation?
They are, sir, though I wish I could say they were not.
The treadmill and labor law are still in full effect, I trust?
Both very busy, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. I was afraid something had occurred to stop them in their useful purpose.
A few of us are endeavoring to raise a fund to buy the poor some meat and drink and means of warmth.
We choose this time because it is a time when want is keenly felt and abundance rejoices. What may we put you down for, sir?
Nothing, sir.
Ah, you wish to remain anonymous.
I wish to be left alone, that is what I wish. I do not make myself merry at Christmas, and I cannot afford to make idle people merry. I've been forced to support the establishments I have mentioned through taxation. Those who are badly off must go there.
Many would rather die than go there, sir.
If they had rather die, then they had better do it and decrease the surplus population. Yes, gentlemen. Decrease the surplus population. Scavengers and sycophants and flatterers and fools. Pharisees and parasites and hypocrites and worms. Calculating swindlers, prevaricating frauds, perpetrating goodness as they roam the earthly halls, feeding on their fellow men, reaping rich rewards, contaminating everything they see, corrupting honest men like me. I hate people. I hate people. People are despicable creatures, loathsome, inexplicable creatures, good for nothing, capable creatures. I hate people. Picked at random, I can't stand them. Fools who have no money spend it, get in debt and try to end it. Beg me on their knees, befriend them, knowing I have cash to lend. Soft-hearted me, hard-working me, clean living, thrifty, and kind as can be. Situations like this are of interest to me. I hate Christmas. All Christmas. I hate people. All Christmas. Time-loving, second-rate people. That is why I treat them like vermin. I delight in seeing them squirming. Marley? Yeah, it's just humbug. Humbug! Yes. Humbug! I tell you, voices in the wind. It's all just voices in the wind. Voices in my mind. Just voices in my mind. It's not possible. It's not possible. Wind. Humbug, I tell you. I'll not believe it! Hello? Hello? That's all just humbug.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
How now? What do you want with me?
Much.
Who are you?
Better to ask me who I was.
Who were you then?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Jacob, can you sit down?
Of course I can sit down.
Please do so then.
You don't believe in me, do you?
No, I don't.
Why do you doubt what you see?
Because I had a slight stomach disorder. It has undoubtedly affected my vision. You are an hallucination, probably brought on by an undigested bit of beef or a blob of mustard. That's what you are, a blob of mustard.
I tell you, Scrooge, there's more of a grave than a gravy about me.
You do not exist, Jacob Marley. It's humbug, I tell you. Humbug.
Humbug, eh?
Absolutely! But why do you walk the earth and why do you come to me?
I am doomed. Doomed to wander through the world and witness what I cannot share, but might have shared on earth and turned to happiness.
Why are you fastened with that great chain?
I wear the chain that I forged during my life on earth. I made it link by link and yard by yard, and now I can never be rid of it, any more than you will ever be rid of yours.
Mine?
Imagine the weight and the length of the mighty chain you are making for yourself. It was as heavy and as long as this 7 Christmases ago. You You have labored at it mightily ever since. It is a terrible, ponderous chain you are making, Scrooge.
Marley, Jacob, Marley, speak comfort to me.
I have none to give. Very little is permitted to me. I cannot rest. I cannot stay. I cannot linger anywhere. When I lived, my spirit, like yours, never walked beyond the narrow limits of our counting house.
But you were always a good man of business, Jacob.
Business? Mankind is our business, Ebenezer, but how seldom do we attend to it. I know this because I have sat invisible at your elbow many and many a day in your office.
My office? What do you mean?
Hear me. My time is almost gone. I am here tonight to warn you. It is your only hope.
No! Marley, for pity's sake, leave me in peace.
It was for pity's sake that I came here. Pity for you. And now I leave you with just the tiniest chance of escaping my fate.
You were always a good friend to me, Jacob.
You will be visited by 3 spirits.
I think I'd rather not.
The first will appear when the bell tolls 1.
Couldn't I take them all at once? Get it over with.
The second at 2, and the third when the bell tolls 3. Listen to them. Learn from them. I must go now, for I am doomed to wander through the world in everlasting repentance.
Marley, wait.
Look to see me no more. And for your sake, remember what has passed between us. Farewell, Ebenezer Scrooge. Pray for me.
Yeah. 3 ghosts. 3 humbugs. Who are you?
I'm the spirit who's coming was foretold to you.
You don't look like a ghost.
Thank you.
May I inquire more precisely who or what you are?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past. I am the ghost of all the loved ones you have lost.
What business brings you here?
Your welfare.
To be awoken by a ghost at 1 o'clock in the morning is hardly conducive to my welfare.
Your redemption then. Come. Walk with me.
Madam, it is a bitter cold night out, and as you can see, I am in my night apparel.
No matter.
Where are we going?
We are going to look at your child.
No! This is my old school. I know these people.
Look, the school is not quite empty, is it? The solitary boy, neglected by his father, is left there still.
Poor little fellow. His mother is dead, and his father holds him a grudge.
Why does his father hold him a grudge?
His mother died in childbirth. His birth.
Weep for the boy.
It's me! It's poor little me! I could never join in any of those Christmas things. I wish...
What is it?
Nothing.
What do you wish?
There were some children singing a Christmas carol at my door last night. I should like to have given them something. That's all.
But this Christmas was special.
That's not... Abby? Abby!
Look! It's my sister! Jenny! Jen! Why doesn't she wave back?
She cannot see or hear you. These are but the shadows of things that have been.
Abby, dear brother, I have come to bring you home.
Home? Father? No.
Father has paid up all his debts and is so much kinder than he used to be. So I'm not at all afraid to ask him if he might come home. He even sent me in a coach to bring you, Abby. You're going to be a man and never come back here again. We'll be together all Christmas long and have the merriest time in all the world. Collect your things.
Always a delicate creature, whom a breath might have withered. But she had a large heart.
So she had. I'll not deny it.
She died a young woman, and had, I believe, children.
She had one child.
Ah, yes, your nephew, Harry.
Yes, my nephew.
But here's a Christmas you really enjoyed.
It's old Fezziwig! I was his apprentice!
Yo-ho, Dick! Yo-ho, Ebenezer! No more work today for you, my boys! It's Christmas Eve, Dick. Christmas, Ebenezer. Now, hurry along. Tidy everything away before a man can say Jack Robinson, before Mrs. Fezziwig and my daughters arrive with the punch bowl. Hurry!
My word, I'm a good-looking chap. That other fellow, Dick Wilkins his name was. Best friend I ever had. There's Isabel. Isn't she wonderful?
Mrs. Fezziwig, my darling daughter Isabel, my dear friends, there will now be happiness and contentment in all the room, the likes of which none of us have ever seen before.
Consumption of fewer than 6 cakes and 3 beakers of punch will be penalized by instant dismissal from the party.
Splendid! Begin!
Of all the days in all the years that I'm familiar with, there's only one that's any fun.
Correct!
Ask anyone how Robinson or Brown returns for sin. Their favorite day and they will say December the 25th. Correct! December the 25th. December the 25th. The nearest day in all the year. December the 25th. Come back. Why you enjoy it? December the 25th.
At times we're glad to see the back of all that killing kid.
But there's a date we celebrate, December the 25th.
Correct!
At times our friends may seem to be devoid of wit and care.
But all of us are humorous.
December the 25th. December the 25th. It is December the 25th. The nearest day in all the year. December the 25th.
was a marvelous man.
He has merely spent a few pounds of your mortal money, 3 or 4 perhaps. What is that to be deserving of so much praise?
You don't understand. He had the power to render us happy or unhappy, to make work a burden or a pleasure. It's nothing to do with money. It's nothing to do with money. She taught me to dance. Oh, Isabel. Those were wonderful days, you know.
They say happiness is a thing you can't see, a thing you can't touch.
I disagree. Happiness is standing beside me. I can see him, he can see me. Happiness is whatever you want it to be.
She adored me. Can't say I blame her. They say happiness is the folly of fools. Pity for me, one of the fools.
Happiness is smiling upon me, walking my way, sharing my day. Happiness is whatever you want it to be.
She was so sweet, kind.
Yes, she was. She still is. Adored by her family, her children, her grandchildren. Poor Scrooge. Why?
Happiness is a bright star. Are we happy? Yes, we are. For happiness is whatever you want it to be. Yes, happiness is whatever you want it to be.
I did love her, you know.
Did you?
Oh yes, I loved her.
Then why did you let her go?
I didn't.
Really?
She left me.
Quick, my time here is short.
No.
Ebenezer,
Yes?
we have talked of marriage for quite some time now, but there is still no plan for a wedding.
There will be a wedding, but when I have enough money to support such a costly enterprise.
And when will that ever be, Ebenezer? How much is enough? I want to marry you, not your cash box.
I will know when. I will decide. Now please, I have work to do.
No. You have found another love. And she is much more desirable than I am.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This lady here.
How shall I not understand this world? There is nothing upon which it is so hard as poverty, yet never yet condemned with such severity as the pursuit of wealth.
He's right. It was true then, and it's true now.
All your nobler dreams that I have loved, I have seen die off one by one until there is only the desire for gain left.
I'm not changed towards you, am I?
Yes, Ebenezer, you are. In everything that makes my love of value to you. Yes. If you met me today, you would not love me.
I would. I do. Shh. I still do.
Isabel, I find it impossible to discuss personal affairs during business hours. Now, please.
You see, if you weigh me by gain, I weigh very little. And so I'm not enough for you. And I release you with a full heart for the love of him you once were.
Say something, you fool! Say something!
You will have pain in this, but it will pass. And you will dismiss the recollection of it gladly, as if it were some unprofitable dream, from which happened well that you awoke.
Don't go! It's a mistake! Don't go!
Be happy in the likelihood of it.
Isabel! Isabel!
Isabel? Isabel?
Go after her! You fool! You fool.
You are new to me. You was me. You were true to me.
You were my everything.
You were good for me.
You were my day.
Did all you could for me.
I let you go away. But now I can see. Now you're a dream gone by. Oh, how could I be such a fool?
What hope on me?
Dream where my past has gone. Live with the memory. You, my only hope, my only hope, my only love, my only remove me from this place. I can bear it no more.
I have brought you home. I must leave you and return to the other side. There is so little time.
Come back.
There's no coming back, Scrooge, which is why you must never hide your love from those you cherish.
Don't leave me. Then go. But haunt me no more. The second comes at 2. I'm ready for you, whatever you are. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Ebenezer Scrooge. Come here, Scrooge. I'm waiting for you.
Is that you again, Jacob Marley, my old friend?
No, it is not.
Who are you?
I am the spirit of Christmas present. Look upon me. You've never seen the like of me before?
Never.
Yet how many of my brothers have you rejected over the years?
I've never met your brothers.
You have never looked for them.
How many of them are there?
What year is this?
1843.
Then I have 1842 brothers. This year it is my turn. Each year at this time, one of us visits this puny little planet to spread some happiness and to remove as many as we can of the causes of human misery, which is why I have come to see you, Ebenezer Scrooge.
What do you want with me?
You're a funny-looking little creature. I must admit I found it difficult to believe you'd be as horrible as my brothers said you'd be, but now that I look at you, I see they were understating the truth.
I assure you, sir, I'm a man of the highest principles and most generous spirit.
Generous spirit? You don't know the meaning of the phrase, but you're about to find out. Drink this.
What is it?
Taste it. Do you like it?
It's wonderful. I've never had anything like it before.
Of course you haven't.
What is it?
The milk of human kindness. There are more good things on this earth, Scrooge, than you could ever imagine.
I'm sure there are, but could I have some more?
Ebenezer Scrooge. The sins of man are huge, a never-ending symphony of villainy and infamy, duplicity, deceit, and subterfuge. And no one's worse than Ebenezer Scrooge. The man's a handy candidate for hell. I must admit, life sometimes has its brighter side as well. I like life, life likes me. Life and I fairly fully agree. Life is fine, life is good, especially mine, which is just as it should be. I like pouring the drink, and why not? Life's a pleasure that I deny not. I like life here and now. Life and I made a mutual vow. Till I die, life and I will both try to be better somehow. And if life were a woman, she would be my wife.
Why?
Why? Because I like life.
Well, that's fine for you, but I hate life.
Oh, nonsense, man. Why?
Because life hates me, that's why.
Scrooge, you're an even bigger fool than I took you for. You've had over 60 years on this earth in your miserable, selfish existence. And you don't even know how to live. Now, listen to me. I like life. But go on.
Life.
That's better. Life likes me.
Life likes me.
Good, good. I make life a perpetual spree.
A perpetual spree.
Eating food.
That's so fine.
Thinking food like a privilege to dine me.
I like drinking the drink I'm drinking.
That's better, Scrooge. But I like thinking the thoughts I'm thinking. I like song, I like dance, I hear music and I'm in a trance.
Sha-la-la.
Oom-pa-pa. Chances are I shall get a bad prize. Well, there's music and laughter, happiness is the way.
Why?
Why? Because I like... Come on, Scrooge, we're going visiting. You're in for a few surprises.
What am I doing in the middle of the street in my nightclothes?
Never mind about your nightclothes. Come, I want you to see the world as it really is.
Who lives in this miserable hovel?
Behold, the lavish abode of Robert Cratchit, Esquire.
Quite nicely. For a wages clerk. Can I look through the window?
It will cost you nothing, which I'm sure will be good news for you.
Will they be able to see me?
No, which I'm sure will be good news for them.
I could do with another one of them drinks.
Later. For the time being, it's better that you see things as they really are.
Nectar. Pure nectar. Only tuppence a pint. Can't really complain.
Oh, that looks lovely, Martha.
Ah, the marriage of roast goose and sage and onion stuffing, I like Cratchit, is one of the culinary miracles of our day. A living legend throughout the length and breadth of Camden Town. The only remaining problem, my dears, is whether to put the stuffing inside the goose or the goose inside the stuffing. But I guess the ultimate intention is to put them both inside ourselves. I don't suppose it much matters.
Come along, Tim.
And here they are, the one and only carol-singing Cratchits, newly returned from their triumphant musical tour from Regent's Park and Houston Road.
And how did you do, Tiny Tim?
Tuppence a penny.
Oh, well done. And you too, Kathy.
Another fantastic cue by young Timothy Cratchit, a financial wizard, at only 7 years of age, the youngest millionaire in the vast Cratchit empire. Let's put the pennies in the jar.
And how does little Tim behave?
Good as gold, Mother. When we sang outside the church, he let me see he was a cripple. To remind him at Christmas time when we made beggars walk and fly unseen.
He gets thoughtful sit by himself so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I may steal a moment of your valuable time, I would like us to drink to the sparkling good health of two gentlemen whose industry and generosity have made it possible for this sumptuous Christmas repast. Master Timothy Cratchit and Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge? What are you trying to do, spoil our Christmas?
His money paid for the goose, my dear.
No, your money paid for the goose, my dear.
He paid me the money.
Because you earned it, my love. Believe me, 15 shillings a week at 3 pence an hour and not a penny rise in 8 years, you earned it.
Mr. Scrooge assures me times are hard.
He's right. For you they are, but not for himself.
Nonetheless, he is the founder of our feast, and we shall drink to him.
Quite right.
The founder of our feast, indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon, and he'd have indigestion for a month.
Ethel, the children, Christmas.
It needs to be Christmas, Bob, to drink to a rotten, stingy old miser like Scrooge.
But Ethel...
You know he is, Bob. Nobody knows it better than you, my poor love.
To Christmas, my dear.
Children, we shall drink to your father for the love and happiness he gives us, and to Tiny Tim for the health we wish him. And for the sake of your father, I'll even drink to that old miser, Mr. Scrooge. Long life to him, and to us all.
A Merry Christmas to us all.
Merry Christmas.
God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
What an unpleasant child. You know there are few things more nauseating than a happy family enjoying themselves at Christmas. Do you not agree, Scrooge?
I think Bob Cratchit's rather fond of me.
So's his wife, couldn't you tell?
She doesn't really know me.
Ah, that is one of the few things wherein fate has blessed her.
And that's when I said to the Lord Mayor, if Her Most Gracious Majesty is feeling bored, I said, just wheel her over to Camden Town, I said, and we'll get her back on a regal feast in no time, I said, with a glass of Bob Cratchit's hot punch and a song from young Tiny Tim.
Oh, yes. On a beautiful day that I dream about, in a world I would love to see, is a beautiful
What will become of him, Tiny Tim?
What's this? Concern over a sick child. Have you lost control of your senses?
Don't mock me, Spirit. Is the child very sick? Not that it is of any concern to me if he is or is not, but is he?
Well, of course he's sick.
You mean he's seriously ill? Will he live? Well, will he?
What does it matter to you, Ebenezer Scrooge? If he is going to die, he had better do it and decrease the surplus population.
Somehow, then the beautiful day that I dream about would be here and now. There's a beautiful day that I dream about would be here and now.
Of course, the boy will die, unless the future changes in an unforeseen fashion. But who are you to decide who is surplus? I suspect there are many of the opinion it is you who are surplus.
I should like to go home now.
No, we have one last call to make. Come along.
I think Topper can see through that blindfold. He's chasing Mary.
Well, you can't blame him, can you?
Good heavens, Mary, it's you.
Okay, Mary, Topper, you choose the next game. Grown-ups, all stay here. Children, follow me. Hobbins, pies, and milk in the nursery.
Come on, Scrooge. It's all right. I'm the guest of honor, you know. Christmas.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please honor me with your undivided attention? That famous moment has arrived that I know you all look forward to in this house every Christmas Eve when I ask you to drink to the long life and the good health of my celebrated Uncle Ebenezer.
Did you hear that? Perhaps I misjudged the boy.
Harry, I've visited you every Christmas for the past 5 years. And to this day, I can never understand the extraordinary ritual of drinking to the health of your Uncle Ebenezer. Everybody knows he's the most miserable old skinflint that ever walked God's earth.
Who is that?
Oh, he's just a friend.
My dear Topper, it's very simple. He is indeed the most despicable old miser. Worse than you could ever possibly imagine. You find this amusing?
Believe it or not, he likes
But I look at it this way. If I can wish a Merry Christmas to him, who is beyond dispute the most obnoxious and parsimonious of all living creatures, then I know within my heart I am truly a man of goodwill.
That scoundrel!
Wait, there's more to come.
I don't like you.
Besides, I like old Scrooge.
What did I tell you?
I truly do. I have little enough reason to do so after the way he treated our family, but I can't help feeling that hidden inside that loathsome old carcass of his, there is a different man fighting to get out.
Careful, Harry. He may be even worse than the one you know.
Good joke. Anyway, that is why I invite him to come here every Christmas in the forlorn hope that one day he might just drop by and pick up enough goodwill to raise his cook's wages by 5 shillings a week. It is high time he did.
You are pretty free with other people's money.
All right, Harry, that's enough. I refuse to let my Christmas be haunted by your silly old Uncle Ebenezer.
If you only knew, my dear.
All right, what shall we play?
Charades. I don't know. Secrets.
Funny.
Hunt the thimble.
Murder.
Oh, Scrooge, knock.
I know. We'll all sing the minister's cat.
Oh, I'm good at that.
As for you, nephew, if you were in my will, which you are not, I disinherit you. Raise my glass.
Scrooge, come over here. You need some more of this.
Oh, I know this tune. I used to sing it when I was an old busy week.
All right, it'll be just like last year with the musical chair, so everybody sit down. Ladies first.
Best.
Let's see if we can get through the whole alphabet without a mistake. Ready, steady, A.
The minister's cat is a... The minister's cat is a...
Boring cat.
The minister's cat is a...
Charming cat.
One o'clock on a Monday. The minister's cat is a...
Darling cat.
The minister's cat is a...
Evil cat.
The minister's cat is a...
Wasteful cat.
Like 2 o'clock on a Tuesday. The minister's cat is a... The minister's cat is a...
Hungry cat.
The minister's cat is a...
Idiot cat.
The minister's cat is a...
Jerk cat.
The minister's
simply marvelous. I used to see that at old Dizzy Week's parties. I can't believe how stupid you are.
Harry, lovely evening. It's late. We must go. Christmas in the morning.
No. Oh, must you really? Oh dear. Good night. Good night. Thank you for coming. It really was a wonderful evening. I enjoyed that minister's cackling. I thought I was rather good at it. Good evening. Thank you for coming. I can honestly say I haven't enjoyed a Christmas this much since I was a young apprentice at old Dizzy Week's so many years ago. Oh, what Christmases we used to have in those days. Good night, Mary. Fantastic. Good night. Good night. Merry Christmas, Topper. I'll try and get my Uncle Ebenezer here for you next year.
Don't bother.
I don't like you at all. Merry Christmas, everybody!
Merry Christmas!
Old Dizzy Weeks. He had this daughter.
Ebenezer, my time on this little planet is very brief, and I must leave you now.
But we have so much more to talk about, haven't we?
There is never enough time to do or say all that we would wish. The thing is, to try to do as much as you can with the time that you have left.
Just one more drink.
Remember, Ebenezer, time is short, and suddenly you're not there anymore.
Don't go! Don't leave me! Where are you going? Why is it so dark? I can't see. I can't see. My eyes deceive me. Can I reason lie? Am I living here and now, or in some past gone by? Is this world I'm seeing the world I saw before? Could there be another life that might have taught me more? Am I really dreaming, or am I awake? Is my mind just playing games, or showing me a pathway I should take? Do I just ignore it? Do I break the spell? Or do I take another look? Open up a brand new book, try to find a better life, a bigger, brighter, better life. And could I somehow learn to live it well? Only time will tell. Can I find a better life and learn to live it well?
If you met me today, you would not love me, Ebenezer.
Will it be too much trouble if I have my wages, sir?
Love is life's greatest gift, Ebenezer. Never hide your love from those you cherish.
ghost of Christmas yet to come? And are you to show me the things that will happen in the time before us? O ghost of the future, I fear you more than any apparition I have yet seen. But as I know your purpose is to do me good, and as I hope to live to be another man from what I was, I'm prepared to keep you company. Will you not speak to me? The night is waning fast, and I know it is precious time to me. Lead on, spirit. Lead on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today because we are all gathered by a mutual common bond. Maybe our feelings of gratitude towards our very own Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge. Now, I don't believe any one of us could ever hope to find the words to describe the true depth of feeling we all have towards him.
Is this the future?
All right, now settle down.
That's Tom Jenkins, the hot soup man. He owes me £6.
Settle down, my friend.
Remarkably happy for a man so deep in debt.
Settle down, my friend, if you please.
All of these people owe me money. They love me, and I never knew it.
Now I know how excited you must all feel about this most important celebration. But may I ask you kindly, hold your emotions in check. Now we are all very moved, and those of us who have been in check of Mr. Scrooge these years will never forget the most beautiful and kind, generous thing he has just done for all of us. Right?
What did I do? Whatever it was, it has made them truly happy, and I am the cause. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I shall remember this moment until my dying day.
On behalf of all the people who have assembled here, I would mighty like to mention, if I may, that our unanimous attitude is one of lasting gratitude for what our friend has done for us today. So therefore I would simply like to say, thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. I make some double touch with my delight touch. I think it is it believe it won't be one for me. And if I had a flag, I'd hang the flag out. Around so to find it in the touch. But since I left me flag at home, I'll simply have to say thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. It sounds a bit bizarre, but things the way they are. At the end of this, another life begun for me. In my hand, thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very, very, very much.
You got me quiet, my baby's trying to sleep.
Terrible sorry, madam. For I, the jolly good fellow. leave me. Can I go home now? Why have we come here again?
And he said unto them, Suffer the little children to come unto me, for such is the kingdom of heaven.
The color hurts my eyes, and I mustn't show you guys to your father yet, so it must be near his time.
Past it, but I think he's walked a little slower these past few evenings.
I have known him to walk very fast with tiny Tim upon his shoulder. Very fast indeed.
So have I, often.
But he was right to carry. And his father loved him, so it was no trouble. No trouble.
There is Tiny Tim's chair, but no Tiny Tim. Where is he?
I promised your mother a supper with the Christmas dinner. But I'll come back and see you again tomorrow. Same time, all right? On this beautiful winter's morning, if my wish would come true somehow, and the beautiful day that I dream about would be here. And oh, Tim.
Poor Tiny Tim. Spirit, you have shown me a Christmas that mingles great happiness with great sadness. Answer me one question. Are these the shadows of things that will be, or that may be only? Ah! Spirit! If you are indeed here to show me the error of my ways, then tell me, so that I may, by my good deeds, sponge away the writing on this dreaded stone.
Ebenezer Scrooge, we've been expecting you. You're early. Not that it matters in eternity. They apologize that your stone, that your chains weren't ready for your arrival, but it was so big they had to take on extra little devils at the foundry to finish it. Oh, here it is now. My word, it's even bigger than I thought it was. Makes mine look like a watch chain.
Oh, Spirit, listen to me, I pray you. I am not the man I was. I vow I will honor Christmas and keep it every day of the year. Only spare me that I may live to prove it.
Bah, humbug. Merry Christmas, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Help me, Spirit! Help me! Help me! Where am I? I'm in my own room. And I'm not dead! Perhaps it didn't happen after all. Perhaps it did. But I'm alive! And I have the chance to change! I will not be the man I was. I'll begin again. I will build my life. I will live to
know that I fulfill my life. I'll begin today. Throw away the past, and the future I build will be something that will last. I will take the time that I have left to live, and I'll give it all that I have left to give. I will live my days for my fellow men, and I'll live in praise of that moment when I was able to begin again. I don't know what to do. I'm as light as a feather. I'm as happy as an angel. I'm as giddy as a schoolboy. Oh, Jacob Marley, wherever you are, you shall see a change in me. I swear it. Merry Christmas, everybody! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! I'll begin again. I will change my fate. I'll show the world that it is not too late. I will never stop while I still have time, till I stand at the top of the mountain I must climb. I will start anew. I will make amends, and I'll make quite certain that the story ends on a note of hope, on a strong moment, and I'll thank the Lord and remember when I was What day is it?
Today we're Christmas Day, of course.
It's Christmas Day, I haven't missed it. Do you know the butcher shop in the next street but one?
I should hope so.
What an intelligent boy, a remarkable boy. Do you happen to know if they have sold the prize turkey that was hanging in the window? No, not the big one, the enormous one.
You mean the one as big as me?
What a delightful boy, so witty. It's a pleasure to talk to him. That's the one.
It's still there.
It is. Go and buy it. Here are 2 sovereigns. Go and wake up the butcher. Have him open up his shop and meet me there in 5 minutes. Be holding that turkey and I'll give you a 2pence, a 6pence, a shilling. I'll give you half a crown. Now go, run! What a lovely boy. I think I'm going to like children. Pringle! Good morning!
Mr. Scrooge!
I need some toys. Lots of toys.
Yes,
All for my young
sir.
friends on this joyous day.
Yes, sir.
Look, don't stand there gaping, man. Make a list.
A list, yes, sir.
I will need some of those. And some of those.
Yes, sir.
I need a drum.
A drum.
And a top.
Tops.
Oh, and that doll in the corner.
The doll.
And some bows and arrows.
Bows and arrows?
Oh, yes, and a cricket bat.
Yes, sir.
Cricket bat. And a ball.
Ball.
And a train.
Train.
And 8 kites.
Kites.
And 3 of those, 6 of those, and 1 of those.
Yes, sir.
Now, how much is this going to cost?
Well, it's...
Oh, never mind, never mind. Here are some sovereigns.
Sovereigns?
Take what you need, and you can keep the change.
Thank you, sir.
And I will need some children.
Yes, sir.
Let me carry it all.
Children.
Each one will receive half a crown. Come on, boys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Oh, now that's what I call a turkey. It's twice the size of Tiny Tim. Come on, boys.
Mr. Scrooge, what's happened?
What's happened? It's very simple, is it? I discovered that I like life.
That was Mr. Scrooge, wasn't it?
I like life, life likes me. Life and I very fully agree. Life is fine, life is good, especially mine, which is just as it should be. I like the giving of gifts, and why not? Life's a pleasure that I deny not. Mr. Harvey, Mr. Jolly Good, good day, gentlemen. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Come to my office on Monday morning, and I shall give you 100 guineas for your worthy cause. And the same every Christmas.
But Mr. Scrooge, why?
For a jolly good reason, Mr. Jolly Good. They will tell you why. Excuse me.
Life, here and now, life and I in a mutual vow. Till I die, life and I, we will try to be better somehow. Where there's music and laughter, happiness is right. Why? Because I like love. I don't believe it!
Robert Cratchit, Esquire.
Forgive me, sir. I think you've got the wrong people.
Nonsense, man. I haven't come to the wrong people in 1843 years. And you can forget about that scrawny little goose of yours, Mrs. Cratchit. You can use it as stuffing for this one.
Oh, well, thank you, sir, but as you know about...
No. Where are the toys? The ones for the children. This is for you, my dear.
Thank you.
This is for you. And this doll is for you.
It's the dolly in the corner.
This is for you, my boy.
Thank you, sir.
And these, both, Cratchit, are for you and your good wife.
Oh, thank you.
Now, I must be on my way. As you can imagine, this is an extremely busy day for me, and I have several other calls to make. Oh, wait! I almost forgot. This is for you.
You didn't steal it, did you?
Merry Christmas, Tiny Tim. You still don't recognize me, do you, Bob Cratchit?
Yes, no, your Father Christmas?
It's Mr. Scrooge! He's gone mad!
It's all right, dear. There's nothing to be afraid of.
No, I haven't gone mad. And on Monday morning, when your salary will be doubled,
he has gone mad.
We shall sit together and discuss what I can do to help your family. To start with, we will find the right doctors to make Tiny Tim well. And we will make him well. You believe me, don't you, Bob?
I believe you. I believe anything.
May this be the merriest Christmas of all of our lives.
God bless us, everyone.
Hey,
but things the way they are, I feel when another life has begun. That goes for everyone who owes me money. You can keep it. As of this day, all my debts are forgiven. Could be fun for me. Uncle Ebenezer, is that you? Merry Christmas with your boy and to your enchanting bride. We were just on our way to your house for some presents. Here, this is from an old fool who deeply regrets all the Christmas he might have shared with you. And this is for you, my dear, sort of a belated wedding gift.
Oh, Uncle Ebenezer, thank you. Christmas lunch is sharp and free. May we expect you?
You may. I will be there. My word, you are a pretty girl. You remind me of someone I used to know. Anyway, why don't you come with us? We're giving presents to people. It's a very nice thing to do. Happiness is a new friend. One I truly recommend. Happiness you will soon see makes us all a family. Now I see that